Don't you think you're taking things a little personally? Let's just go about our own business.
I am a kin lady of Somerset, and you dare address me as though I were one of you common rabble!
Over here, Five Claw. This is Raz's old friend, Sadarado. She follows Meridia, but do not hold that against her.
May Meridia's light shine upon you. Raz told me you need to contact my... Meridia's Sword of Light. I'm not sure I understand. Even if I wanted to help you, my efforts would probably be in vain. Your need must be great to come ask for such a favor. The path to Meridia. Enter the grotto and look for our camp.
Raz thinks this is a bad idea, Sadara.
I want to help, Raz. Maybe this is the reason Meridia allowed me to escape when the rest of my sect was attacked.
I knew I shouldn't have let her go in. Idiot. The thieves? No idea. Well, I suppose I could... What? Not entirely sure.
Finally free! Oh, sorry, no time to chat.
I have to get back to Seeks. He must be worried sick.
This way. We're almost there.
Raz is not fond of Daedric cultists, but no one deserves to die like this.
The Court of Bedlam are cowards. They struck us down without
Master.
warning. What did those bastards do to you?
With the Lady of Light. The shrine is just inside.
Look what they did to his body. They defiled Meridia's shrine.
That light, that is not natural, yes?
Meridia, she calls to us.
My devoted priest, a loyal soldier, and an intrepid instigator. Step closer and bask in Meridia's light.
Why is this statue talking to Raz? Should it be doing such a thing?
My followers murdered, my shrine desecrated. The other princes, this so-called triad, they must answer for these insults. But I sense a question in your mind. They dare to steal my vessel? To hold prisoner the agent I put in place to foil their despicable plans? My light shall not be snuffed out. My vessel thinks of itself as Darien Gautier, a simple Breton warrior. But in reality, it is my will and my power. When a darkness enters your reality, only my vessel can repair the Dawnbreaker.
Meridia, my prince! She's gone. I can't feel her presence any longer.
Raz is certain that the nice statue... In the meantime, let this one take you someplace where you will be safe. Raz has seen many things. Were-sharks, flying tigers, were-sharks on top of flying tigers. But a talking light? Too much honesty is never a good... And that involves travel.
They shall die within my silken web, slowly, painfully.
Strike! Now!
I see that Errolthal made it back in one piece. Good.
Can we get moving now? I'm just itching to get to our next assignment.
The itching's probably...
I see signs of the court's work throughout Somerset, but nothing of the court itself.
I think the Court of Bedlam has fewer members than we imagined.
Enough of this for now. Let's see what our friend has learned. You returned, but without the Dawnbreaker. Weren't you able to make contact with Meridia? Forgive my impatience. This inability to remember has me on... The Court of Bedlam is eliminating the cults of the other princes? To what end? You said you were able to make contact with... I suspected that might be the case. I'll send Valseren with you into Mephala realm to rescue the Golden Knight. A disturbing development, to be sure, but we'll have to hope Meridia can protect herself. I'll open a portal to Mephala.
Mephala's realm can be daunting, but I'll be with you the entire time.
Remember to stay focused on your destination at all times. Otherwise, you could get lost in myriad pathways of the Dreaming Cave. And whatever you do, don't lose that gem.
Are you there? I think we were separated. Try to find a way up while I take a look around. We're not seeing. I think there's something stalking me in here. Oh no! Ha!
stars! I can... Oh, I couldn't breathe. A little lightheaded, but I'll be fine. Something with the body of a giant spider. And, well, I'm not sure. The path revealed by the Dawnstar gem? What I wouldn't give to be able to use portal magic in here. That wasn't a pleasant experience. That light in the distance. It's brighter, out of place in this dismal setting. That must be the Golden Knight. Mephala won't leave something as valuable as Meridia's Golden Knight unprotected.
You're about to regret this.
Silence, or my webs will fill your pretty mouth next.
Warn them.
The Golden Knight!
Took you long enough. I expected this rescue hours ago.
Your gratitude has a hollow ring, Knight.
Oh, I can be very grateful, milady.
Maybe we should just leave him. I'm sure the Right Master would understand.
Well, this is awkward. You're probably wondering how your old friend Darien became Meridia's champion and got stuck in all this sticky webbing. You know, it's a funny story, really. Probably better if I wait to tell it until after we escape from this realm. Guilty as charged. Meridia sent me to offer my assistance, but those other princes, they kept interfering. And then I was dragged into this pit of spider harlots. Look, we can catch up on things later. Right now, there's one small problem. We can't just walk through a door to get back. Oh, right, the gem.
Let's get out of here. Meet me outside. I can open a portal to the Dreaming Cave, but the ritual will take time, and will more than likely draw Mephala's Daedra. I won't be able to let my voice penetrate the barriers between here and the Dreaming Cave. Keep them back a few moments longer. I can sense the portal opening, just by the stars! That spider thing! here.
Valcerin, take the knight to the healers. We'll deal with the sword later. In the meantime, I need to speak with our friend. You and Valcerin entered Mephala realm and rescued Meridia's Golden Knight. I couldn't ask for more. I hope that would be the case. The Golden Knight will need to recover. Who can say what drives such beings as these? To work, Knight Darien needs to recover his strength first. While the Golden Knight... My memory... I suspect that... I hope you... No. Forte.
Derived from Ayleid, though I see a possible correlation to Daedric linguistic patterns.
Who's... Oh. Don't you know not to interrupt a sage when she's deep? Not yet. The Master of the House of Reveries sent me his work. It relates ancient languages and battle magic. I'll let the right master... I have no idea. I suppose it had something... Don't you think we tried? Only if you want to guarantee that Lathan...
weren't this attentive when our daughter actually needed you.
Lathan, I need to go check on the knight anyway.
Val, wait! Damn it. By the spinner's holy webs, when did I become an insufferable arse? Valcerin didn't deserve that. Ildaway was her daughter, too. What? Is this some new attempt at interrogation? If so, I'm not familiar with the technique. Very well, I'll play. Intriguing. I've never seen this dialect before. I can translate it, but I need more to work with. I need to examine the original tablets found at Ebon Stadmont. According to those notes, the writing is carved into a massive... Nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking. Just enter the forest. Fine. According to the scribblings of this... I don't see how that's relevant to our interaction. You and Ichesis, always sticking your noses into places they don't belong. Hate. I'm not sure what emotions I feel right now. But when my daughter was dying, when she was crying for her mother's comfort, Val was nothing nefarious. According to the script.
Now we're entrusting
A
our
request for
dead
the
to the
Office of
hands
Divine
of
Prosecution.
Neverah.
Another ephem. Ever since the Queen's decree, I can't take 3 steps without bumping into some. It's a sad day indeed when the Divine Prosecution... Each assignment varies in scope. In accordance with our current regulations. Very well. Go speak to Farewell and Tenorian.
You would challenge me to a duel? How droll. But then how can we have a proper contest? You don't even know the ultimate...
Hey, stranger. Because I'm not how in oblivion, I appreciate it. You've been asking my... Yeah, when I was a pup, she got...
plenty of... Fairly met, Neberar. To what do I owe this profound pleasure? Oh, for Stendar's sake, that business. I won't apologize for speaking the truth. That orc is an uncivilized... I suggest he read our guide to Altmeri culture. He can read, can't he? There's a copy just there.
Back so soon? Let me see. Looks like I need a second. You can pick up an elven dueling foil in town. As for... I'm going to find...
Greetings, dueling sword. Yes, a fine. You drive a hard...
Mind your own affairs.
Well, look what the sea washed ashore. closer.
To the item you must compare power. It has the power to. The situation has changed.
There's no end to their number. It's been too long since I dissected someone.
of those creatures interfere with my experiments.
We need to find a way to purge the ruin of these beasts. Perhaps if I first drain the corpse of blood, and then apply the imp stool.
The Justiciars hold herself up beyond the caverns. We'll have to fight through a whole horde of Yarma to reach them better.
Spread out! I'm hurt!
These glands think they can double-cross me? I'll show them true suffering! Clean of this Sagatian filth! My name shall be honored! Revered! Failed you, little sister.
So, you returned? I knew I was sending them to the... Don't worry. Ah, do you expect my heart? And so she weighed the light...
fairly met, newcomer. Wait, you're the one who was harassing Lyrindel earlier. The ruins, eh?
There's my favorite second. Just look at this sword.
I formally present Lyrindel, cherished son of the Nevulurel, to accept the Orc Rogazog's challenge. So, ready to watch Lyrindel skewer your friend? And to whom do you issue this challenge? I'm afraid you'll have to be more specific. So, and to whom do you issue this challenge? Go on. And to whom? Go on. Go on. Ah, there we are. Was that...
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. Come here, fancy pants. Ha! By Malakat, that felt good. You know, I never punched a high elf before. Yeah, normally I'd put on a show, but this was personal.
How undignified! Clubbing...
Wherever could that
blasted mercenary be?
The rune is working perfectly. It's almost as if I'm standing right next to you. I can feel the powerful magic that permeates this place. The Maestro's note said the ancient... I'm not your tour guide. Refer to the book, and use the rune again when you locate the ancient writing.
Ebbins!
Put simply, Traveler, thank you for accepting... Oh, no. Well... Not much. The nature of this... Oh, no. Well, a rather enthusiastic and...
I don't...
We're looking for inscriptions. Alert me once you see any gibberish carved into stone. Yes, this is exactly what we're looking for. Why, it's almost as if I can hear the words. Sel Ra Ang Yond. Eastern Temple. Daedra? I don't have time for distractions. Could you hold them off while I finish translating? The inscription indicates that the temple is further up. Quick, follow me.
Have you found the inscription? Not yet, but the inscription is nearby. I sense something else, though. Nocturnal's presence.
Now that Lathan's gone, we can talk freely. I never expected to see you again, but you shouldn't have come here. These words of power, they aren't meant for mortal eyes. I'm an Earl in the court of Bedlam now, so believe me when I say that Lathan isn't being totally honest with you. That doesn't matter. What matters is that I want to maintain the balance of power among the Daedric Triad. If Lathan translates the language and gives Mephala the secret, she'll gain an advantage that could threaten my prince, Nocturnal. Speculate all you want. I'm here to give you a gift. Nocturnal has authorized me to provide you with the meaning of the mysterious phrase. It's in all our best interests for the Right Master to remember where he hid the heart of the phrase the Right Master remembers, the words he keeps hearing. It's a spell to retrieve something hidden. I wasn't sure how I'd feel if I saw you or Naryu again. Balmorra seems like a lifetime ago, and I'm a new person since committing myself to Nocturnal's service. Artaeum is only as isolated as it allows itself to be. First, the Abyssal Pearl allowed the Sea Slode and Mephala to invade the Sidjic Island. Then you took Lathan, an Earl in the court of Bedlam, prisoner. We know your moves before you make them. Our princes plan to do away with the laws imposed by other powers. They want to remake Nirn, reshape it to better. The court isn't evil. We wouldn't be a part of something that didn't add to the greater good. When our princes are done, war and sickness will be eradicated. There will be true peace and godhood for the court. A new life. More like a new prison. Serving at the feet of a Khajiit to become a slave to the High Elf Queen? No. I felt abandoned. Lost. That's when Nocturnal offered to comfort me. Not the Morag Tong, not a Khajiit guardian.
Belief doesn't make something true.
You stopped me once, but I'm stronger now. Tell the Right Master, it's a spell of retrieval.
Finally, I've re-established my connection to the rune. Tell me what Nocturnal's Earl said to you. I can't believe Nocturnal's Earl interfered like that. A spell. Interesting. And somehow connected to the Right Master's forgotten hiding place. Right. I told them to interrupt my research before I could unravel an ancient and powerful language. Look. I just wish I could have spent a few moments studying that inscription.
At least we're back together. Come on, this forest has to end somewhere.
How did we get separated? I was just behind you! Is that you?
Well, seems the rumors are true. Ebon Stadmont truly does twist around you. Perhaps another inscription will help guide us. Aha! Now let's see. That voice again. Para Ekme. Past pathway? Daedra again? Ah, you don't have time for this. Should be just ahead.
Mephisto, the past revealed.
You are? Quickly, up the stairs. Take care of that thing before it takes care of us. Thank the stars. I think he's coming too.
Am I really an Aetherius? I didn't know they let your... We of the House of Reveries have no names, only masks. But Ebon Stadmont... Daedra?
Forte! Is that you? Fletch! What's happened? The whole troop is looking for you.
Grand Maestro Forte? Why, I had no idea you were in Ebon Stadmont.
Grand? Oh no, I'm simply Maestro Forte. Hardly worthy of the title Grand yet. It appears you've saved Fletch from the brink of death. It brings to mind the story of Temerian, who of course was saved by the Nereids of... Ah, but now is not the time for such tales. Tell me, Daedra? I had no idea. The only thing of note I discovered... Excellent.
I know this is strange, but let's get to this stone. Perhaps it can answer some questions. The House of Reveries? In Ebon Stadmont? Why wouldn't I have heard about that? This is all so strange.
Anchor, fall away. Future's door.
Did you hear it too? That woman's voice. At first I thought I was imagining it. Future's door. Drat. Well, a House of Reveries expedition I've never heard of. Grand Maestro Forte rebuffing his proper title. And the temple room where we found Fletch? It means we ventured somewhere we never should have gone. The past. I know it seems far-fetched, but remember that stone we found? That's my theory, and I'd rather not explore further to find... I can't be sure, in all honesty. This stone should lead us back to our natural... It is quite intriguing. The research I... Well, as I said earlier, changing the past has far-reaching consequences. I've been hearing this voice since I first started translating. Oh, it is rather odd for a mysterious language. I'm not sure what to tell you. I do...
Who's there? Lysaxis. It's you. Years and years, and I never could find you. And here you are. Back where it all began. So the stone did send you to the future after all. I had feared the worst. That day I tried to follow after you and return to our original time. I was trapped within Ebbenstadmont. For decades, I'd been studying this language and desperately searching. I must stop myself from ever going back in time. I've been wasting my life within this cursed forest. The southern... Fletch! Ah!
I'm sorry, dear, but your role has been...
The temple. You must go back. Go through the temple. The southern stone. Bane away Tendel. Those are the words. Stop.
Time for the grand finale of our little production. And thus the play continues. I'll see you soon.
such an effort to escape me. I suppose I have what I need.
Well, I suppose it's curtain call. You finally figured it out. Well, and Derwin figured it out, didn't she? But hey, you put all... Ah, but did you kill me? Truly? Not even an accomplished healer could bring me back? And Derwin was the leading lady of our production. It was up to her to uncover the mysteries of Ebon Stadmont. To find... Sadly, yes. And so my part must end as well. I put on quite the performance, though, don't you think? The poor, confused soul. Yes, our heroine should be just outside, if I remember correctly. I told you the very first time we met. What did Anderwin call her? Ah, don't bother asking me. Mostly because I wouldn't worry. The language here, of course. Yes, all our...
There you are! We finally made it to the temple. Oh, I just can't wait to see what secrets are inside. The temple is a trap? A book? Why, this is my handwriting. I've been trapped within this forest for decades now. Something trying to... My goodness. Yes, I agree. You've got... I suppose I did succeed in this expedition. I'm sure these notes will give me more details. You know, it may be silly, but I suppose Tellinger is the one who makes brash decisions.
Oriandra, you should have consulted me beforehand.
She saw an opportunity and she took it, Tychesis.
Silence, Lathan! Need I put you in chains to remind you of your status here?
I'm sorry, Right Master. We should have asked permission. It won't happen again.
This escapade of yours could have been disastrous. What were you and Oriandra thinking, trusting Lathan to help us translate the ancient language? Now nothing you discovered can be trusted. I observed what I could through Lathan's connection, but it seems to me that the Court of Bedlam is just trying to confuse us. What do you think? Should we trust Nocturnal's Earl or not? As much as it pains me, I must concur. We'll just have to make sure that once we recover the heart, it isn't allowed to fall into the hands of the court, no matter whether Nocturnal's Earl spoke truth or lie. I remember I tried to resist the Sea Sloat's compulsion, and was able... I remember using what control I still possessed to foil Katora's plan. That, my friend, would be a mistake. Somerset's ancient defenses have withered since the Transparent Law. I'm sure that it is. But in that certainty, we gain.
Our trip into the Cursed Wood wasn't a total failure. Not yet. He's been... The phrase contains...
Your wounds, they're just gone.
I've always healed fast, Val. I can call you Val, right? Give me a moment. I'd like to chat with our friend.
Of course. Then go to the Dreaming Cave. The Rite Master's ready to begin.